What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you for being here with me today. It's Saturday, and I acknowledge it as the Sabbath. And I had a beautiful, wonderful Sabbath. I was really kind of busy. I went down to Los Angeles today to hang out with some family and friends, and so I didn't get a chance to do the video until now. It is 10:01 p.m. so by the time I post it, it will probably be Sunday, and who knows when you'll catch it, right? Energy's energy. The title resonates, or however, whatever just pops up while you're doing who knows what. Maybe it was just meant for you, right? So guys, if you have been here before, I really do appreciate you for stopping back by. If you've subscribed, liked, commented, shared, or any of those wonderful things, I appreciate you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for contributing to the growth of this channel. If you're new, that's what's up. Hi, how you doing? Glad you stopped by, and hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy, all of you. I'm gonna get these here Priestess of Light. Even though most of the time I go with the angel, but my hand just went straight there, so let's go with it. Like I said, by the time it reaches you all, it will be a whole new day. But I'll still do the last deck, whether if it's the third or the fourth, depending on how the story goes. I will still use the biblical tarot Kabbalah deck to see what comes out. So if that's not your thing, you know, Bible scriptures and so on and so forth, feel free to click off. But I do tip it off with that due to the fact that it's Saturday. That's how I do my Saturday reads. So guys, like I said, I hope you're doing well wherever you are. And if I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. And I hope you had a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever day it is. And yeah, since everything in my life is, you know, centered around positivity and light, I guess that's why I was drawn to cards. And before you know it, it will be the beginning of the week, the way I look at things. So let's start off the week with some sort of good note on one way, one end or the other, however I was trying to word that. So guys, if you're new here and you've never been here before, I do daily reads on Ophiuchus and me. And I start off with the Oracle, and then I get a couple of index cards over there, and then I just go 3 decks in. So let's see what needs to be shared, talked about, energy going on at this time. Well, the word says friendship. Okay, so at the bottom it says support, fun, unity, and play. So in number at the top, 14 breaks down to a 5, and 5 is about change, right? So that's interesting because those mountains kind of look like where I live. So friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. Like, you have friends, you know, don't forget them. You know, if you haven't talked to them in a while, maybe you need to call a friend. Maybe, you know, you need some support right now or something like that. Talk to somebody. So I'm going to read now, okay? It says, the 2 smiling young women on this card look out over the beauty of their homeland with joyous appreciation. The profound kindred connection they share is clearly a wellspring of ongoing support and happiness. This card is telling you that it's an important time to reconnect with friends and loved ones in order to experience the camaraderie and joint intentions of your soul group. There is a powerful vibration that comes from a connection forged in shared history, philosophy, and loving experiences. It is a palpable yet often unspoken union that brings deep feelings of support. This may or may not be the family of your youth, but when the resonance of these individuals vibrate in harmony, innocence, and enjoyment, you can rest assured that it is the family of your soul. You may have been feeling the need for support lately. If so, let yourself turn to those you know who will allow you to express all your deepest desires and fears without judgment or derision. I think that's how you say it. Derision. Derision. I've heard that word. I've never used it. However the case. Unite with others. Unite with others of like mind so you can continue to support each other through good times and bad. This card also encourages you to get together with others for the simple intentions of fun and play. These times when you share these magical vibrations will spread the irresistible resonance of joy exponentially through your life and theirs. Always remember you deserve to let go, to have fun, to come together with the happy souls that lift your energy and fill you with hope, comfort, laughter, and unbounded bliss. Yeah, so they are one and the same. They're happy in their little mountain cliff and they're sharing stories with one another and enjoying the sun. So, whatever your friendship looks like with whoever you enjoy yourself and your time and your energy with, well, maybe it's just time to get out there and have a little fun. You know, we all need a break every once in a while. You know, life is so busy, and sometimes it can be mundane with the daily activities and duties that we have and responsibilities and things like that. You know, definitely right now in these times, things are a little difficult because of, you know, inflation and wars and hierarchies and people in positions and this and that, you know. So guys, it's a very interesting time to be alive, you know. So try your best to do your part, you know, and helping keep things balanced, you know, because it's a wacky place sometimes. So, you know, even with me saying that, you know, doing your part, that still is work, you know, staying balanced and keeping balance for the rest of the people around you in the whole world or whatever, however. So therefore, yeah, you do need some time to relax and unwind, you know, because it's a job too, you know. And some days it can be kind of stressful, you know. So here we go, guys. That's a lot. So yeah, I like I said, I went down to Los Angeles today, and Los Angeles is just like this crazy place in California. If you've never been, you know, I mean, I suggest, you know, never mind what I suggest, but yeah. It's just crazy. LA is one crazy place to go. It's hella traffic. That's why I really don't care for Los Angeles. It's just too crowded. I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles, but I don't get excited when I tell people I'm going to come down to visit. It's just ridiculous. It takes me hours to get down there and hours to get back home. It's like a full day's trip. Oh gosh. Anyway, so however the case, it's Saturday. Some of you guys are out, you know, right now, probably at the bar or hanging out at a club or having a good time with your friends, you know. hopefully that's exactly what you're doing right now, you know. So let me get a couple more. I don't know why, I just want to keep kind of going. I guess because, you know, it could be like a numerous amount of people that kind of pick up on just those cards alone, you know. I'm gonna go one more time. Alright, that's a lot of cards. Representative of the Most High only, and this thing is too bright. I always kind of started off really bright, and then I realized in the night, in the evening, it's like you guys can't see. Representative of the Most High. That's me. Okay, guys. Maybe you too. Maybe you love God just as much as I do. That's funny. I had this card the other day on another one of my channels. And I said Doctor of Physiology instead of Doctor of Philosophy. And we just had that too. Like, you know, people that you could philosophize with and relate to. I don't know what I thought I was reading, but whatever. Maybe someone caught it. Maybe they didn't. But, you know, still in this retrograde, I believe. Everybody's words and things shumbled up, mumbled up. Okay, so what do we have here, guys? First card out, it says, people are watching you. So you have some eyes on you. People are probably curious about the way that you move and the way you do things. They don't understand you. You're just too unique, you know. Just going ahead. If you're feeling down or out or bad for some of the things you've done in your past, repent. Ask God for forgiveness from your old ways or your sins. Best friend. Oh, how neat. Maybe you need to meet up locally and spend some time. Don't hesitate. You need to get out and have some fun. Oh, wow. Maybe you're an animal lover. I love my animals. Ride or die kind of love. You got somebody that's down for you, like Bonnie and Clyde, like, let's do this. You are being guided to move forward. And I still can't see that great. Maybe you can on that side, but it bothers me when I can't see it when I just look in. There it is. Being guided to move forward. He wants to take you out on a real date. You fought a good fight. No need to fight anymore. Let me bring this down too so we can see what's going on now. Okay. This is in yellow. You may not be able to read it. It says time to shine. Maybe you're like best friends with your dad, or you're thinking about your dad. Maybe you talked to your dad today. Enjoy traveling by plane. Oh, you like to hop on those planes and get out of town, huh? Someone's name starts with the letter Y. The Most High, YHWH. And he's definitely divine. Oh, well, maybe you have someone that you feel is divine in your space, or maybe you are a divine masculine and you feel that, you know, God is with you and you are that individual that's here and divinely sent, right? Maybe you like riding bikes or motorcycles. Maybe you live in a small town. Maybe you're into cryptocurrencies. I sold a lot of mine over the weekend. I was just like, this stuff is ridiculous. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, wasn't into the right ones or something. Read a book, because we're not going anywhere. Someone's name starts with the letter V. Comfortable at this time. There goes that PhD, Doctor of Philosophy. Maybe you're thinking of going back to school to get your PhD in business. You want to own some things and make sure they run right. Maybe you're from South America. Hello. Are thinking of going to South America. It's just a learning experience. Oh, and North America. I'm right here. Where are you guys at? All right. So That's a lot of cards, and when you talk about friends and being with someone that can relate to you. Let me take a sip of my tea. Give me a second. And being guided to move forward. You fought a good fight. Who knows what's going on? It's time to shine. People are watching you. You're comfortable in your skin, in your space. Well, guys. Whew. She said enjoy. Yeah, let's kick this off. I want to start over here because friendships should bring you joy, you know, and the sun is a beautiful source of light, and it is a beautiful resource to the world. And she keeps saying enjoy, and a lot of us enjoy being in the sun, right? It was Saturday, or it is Saturday still, right? And so I had fun today out in the sun, even though I can't stand LA. Like I said, I was with some family and friends, you know, so I got a little bit of that friendship in there, even though I don't really talk about my personal situations with the people that I was with, because they're not that level of friend. I mean, some things I can talk to them about, maybe, but it wasn't like that. So they more so come to me with their issues than those particular people I was with. Have different layers, different levels of friends, but however the case, guys, that's not important. Let's get to the reading. And so, like I said, I do 3 decks in, maybe 4, depending. Just depends on how the story's going. And I will top it off with the Rotomundi Tarot deck. See what comes out. And I only pull 3 cards. And I see what's going on, and I read from the manual, the booklet. And excuse me, and then I kind of concluded. So, yeah, let's see what we get at the bottom of the deck. I'm not trying to flip the cards right now. I'm trying to get an energy first, and then I will start the reading. Appreciate you guys for being with me. If you're still here, I appreciate your time and your energy. Alright. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay. So I have the Ace of Swords, first card. So you're just looking for some things that really can relate to you all the way around. You want truth and honesty. You want that camaraderie. You want that philosophy of things that you are falling into, understand, learning about. You want to be able to talk with people about these things and base your friendships off of that, I'm imagining. Here you have the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is a completion home card, celebration card. You have 7 of Cups. Maybe you have many options at this time in terms of maybe love. And if it's not talking about love, it's just talking about a lot of different maybe things that you're interested in and things that you value, or different relationships that you have. But there's some sort of coming together and celebration of some sort between 2 people, because the 4 of Wands, I look at like 2 wands from someone and 2 wands from another person, and you kind of cross them to make this 4. And 2 of Wands is looking out onto the future, so it's just like, I'm not too sure there. Then you have the 8 of Wands, and that's a movement card. Something is moving forward for you. King of Swords. So you are somebody who is very communicative, and you know how to get your point across. Most of the time you can be trusted, and you want someone that's going to be able to communicate with you just as well. Yeah. So Six of Swords is being able to have a space where you're comfortable, or maybe you are comfortable. Maybe you've already had this celebration from you being this, I don't know, I wanted to say like a speaker or something, like a motivational speaker. Because it says comfortable at this time, people are watching you, PhD, business minded. That's what I see right here in this little space. So, and you know, King of Swords is like communication, like you speak well. Now you have here the Empress in reverse, so it doesn't seem like you have someone special in your life at this time. You have options, you have friends, you have different types of people that you're maybe courting, dating, I'm not too sure. But here you have the Eight of Swords, and that is like being trapped in your mind. So maybe you're tired of dating. Maybe, you know, it started off as something like, you know, fun, you're getting ideas, bouncing off of people, so on and so forth. But it's kind of like you see clearer now. The Two of Swords is like, in the upright is you're blinded by something. You're not seeing something clear, and you just go out and you make a jump. But now it's like you see something. Your eyes are open. Your eyes are open because you already kind of balanced out things. And I'm thinking it's with these options and you not having someone special in your life. Like a real true friend. Like someone that's just there just for you. So interesting. I don't know, like, if this means that you would like to have a celebration or be married to someone, but you don't have that yet. You just have like all these different options, and you've been weighing like, is this the best thing for you? And Divine Masculine did come out. So, you know, maybe you feel like you're not in the emperor status to totally completely be someone's husband, so you haven't found the right one yet, or you haven't found the right one yet, so you're not ready to be an emperor either, or I don't know yet. Okay, let me keep pulling. Interesting. I don't want to look at them, guys. Okay, let's see what this one is. Oh wow. Ace of Swords falling right on top of him, the King of Swords, who you are. You have this clarity. You see something. You see something that you want. I think you are realizing that, and that's all. The same thing came to my head. Don't want to be a player no more. You're realizing that you need someone special in your life. You're realizing you're kind of getting old for this like dating game. Like, you know, you were kind of looking for friends, and it's so crazy because you got this 11 up here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm going blind. I'm like, wait a second. I thought I told him it was a 5. Right, it looked like an 11 from here. I need glasses. That's crazy. Anyway, disregard that. So next card, Ace of Wands. So it's falling on top of the Empress in reverse, and you thinking about this, like contemplating this over and over and over again, and knowing that you have this special, I was about to say this specialty, like you're very special, with your words and your verbiage. And I'm thinking this celebration is like maybe you graduated or something like that, or maybe you already, like, I don't know. There's something clinging over here in this area with this comfortable at this time, this PhD and this business minded, and this King of Sword, and then Ace of Sword coming right back out after it was the first card, on the bottom. And you know how to go after what you want, and you also have the card that says Spirit is guiding you to move forward. So, under this card here, friendship, at the bottom it says unity, and to be in union with one, to, like I said, to have a real friendship, someone that's like really there for you, because ultimately, you dating around and things like that, you're trying to find someone that has these common grounds with you. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I mean, like I said, when you get to a certain age and you get older, ooh wee, look at there, and it fell right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Emperor. Yeah, you're like, it's about that time for me to step up on the scene, step up in my life, step up, and really be there. And stop playing around, because yeah, I really want a family, but if I don't get to a level where I can have someone that's really by my side, I'm not gonna really be able to save and grow the way I really want to. I'm just be out here forever, just spending money left and right on dates and trips that are meaningless after a while. You're not gonna have it with one person. You may be fulfilled, 9 of Pentacles, but 10 of Pentacles is a happy family, being able to do these things and grow and have children, and like a complete family. Now here you have 3 of Swords. Now maybe you were with someone in the past and they really did you wrong, and which led you to believe that maybe it wasn't for you. I'll just date around, I'll just, have me a couple girlfriends here and there, go out with whoever I want to on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or whatever, There was a song like that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or something like that, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm not saying you had a different one for every day of the week, but, you did what you wanted to do in that right, I guess, until not until, but because of this heartbreak, it's what led you to this here 7 of Cups. So you are figuring out that you really want to change your ways, and then here are the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. That's holding on tight to something. So you're not holding on tight to, I guess, like your player ways or something. Like you're letting it go. You're walking away. What's at the bottom? Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah. You're ready to offer someone some love. And let's see what door you go down. Let's see what happens here. Alright guys, second again. Appreciate you if you're still here with me. And let's see what happens now, guys. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's see what happens now. It's like, yeah, you're just ready to kind of like step it up. Like I don't know why I'm getting like you graduated or something, or you took it to the next level in your education or something, in your realm of work or something. You did something, you bossed up and really realized that it was time for you to make an adult, mature decision about the rest of your life. and not wanting to be out there like that, you know, dating around and all that. It's very dangerous out there. Seriously, it's so dangerous in that world of just dating around these days. It's getting bad out there. Okay, so guys, here we go. I'm trying to get a feel of the cards first, so give me just a second, and then I will start to shuffle through after I get a card at the bottom and kind of tell me what's going on. But looking at these cards already, you know, like I said, there's something pinging out with me in terms of this truth, and you're like searching for the truth. You're searching for someone that's going to appreciate the truth and be there for you and grow with you. You're not finding anything in these groups of people that you're dating around with, you know. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. You haven't found the perfect one either. So, you know, it may take some time. Don't rush it though, you know. You will find the one that she will appear. I don't know where, how, you know, but she will appear one day. Alright guys, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So, Justice. Maybe you had to, maybe you were married, maybe you got a divorce or something, you know, I don't know. Or maybe just things got balanced out in your life finally, and you know, with your own emotions, with your own timing of life, or however, and you realize that things can take a different course. You don't have to live like that, you know, forever. You can try something new again, you know, because you just been, even though you've been dating, you haven't really been there. Okay. Yeah. The Emperor. You've, you know, it's like you knew you wanted to be this Emperor. You knew that you had a vision. You wanted to rule, you know. But you just kind of were in your own little world. You, yourself, and God. You, like I said, you were dating, but you weren't really dating, like, for that. You were just dating. Filling people out, bored, taking people out. So the heavens came down and blessed you with some of your own realization. You know, you got a whole new mindset, you know, a way of thinking. Ace of Swords right in the same space where it goes, okay? Right here, Ace of Swords. Alright, so you, like you were blessed with a new vision. Let's just put it like that, you know. You, yeah, you were, it was like, it's like lightning hit your sword, you know, like you're the king of sword, excuse me, and you were out here not really, I don't want to say you weren't keeping it real, because you were just there. You were, like I said, you were dating, but you weren't really dating for that. You were just shooting this, you know, as they say, you know, just talking, you know. You weren't really being your true, authentic self. Maybe because you were afraid of something, you know, or maybe you were afraid of jumping into something, you know, blindly, or not knowing something, or just, oh, if I just give myself, you know, maybe you thought you would fall in love too easily with somebody, or, you know, or as they used to say, be sprung on someone or something like that. So here, the Page of Swords. So interesting. And the Knight, the King, the Knight, and the Page. So, you want to offer someone some love, but I don't know if you even know who this person is. Maybe for some, maybe you guys know who she is, and maybe some of you don't know who she is. But she's not yours yet. And like I said, if you do know her, she's not yours. You just dated her, and then maybe you were thinking about the different people that you dated already. Excuse me. And she maybe stood out, so maybe you're thinking of sending her a text message and asking her out on another date or something like that to get some things started. I don't know. So I'm gonna go one more deck, and then take the Seers, and then I'll do the Mundi Tarot, guys. So if you're still here, like I said, on the second deck, I appreciate you. This is the third deck, regular deck, and yeah, I appreciate you for being here with me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And if you have already, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your kindness and support. Okay, let's get it. So here we go, the third deck. Let me get a feel of what's going on with these cards really quickly, and then I will be able to run them out and see what we get here. So basically, I'm gonna just sum it up right now. Is what I see is that you're tired of not really being emotionally like you. Look where I stopped. Knight of Cups. That's what this is over here. That's funny. You want to, yes, now offer love to someone and be able to start a family because you leveled up in your world and space, and really have someone there with you that's going to be there for you. A true friend. Someone that you know will not hurt you. So, that's what you're looking for right now. You're looking for a true friend. A true friend, a lover, a wife. You want it all. Okay. Wow. God dang, y'all. Seriously? Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay. You just want it all. You want a friend and a lover, a spouse, you want it all. You want, what in the heck is this? Well, I'm gonna take them both. You want it all. You want to start this wheel. You want things to get to turning already. You've been struck with lightning and the light bulb has went off, and you want to start something new. So you're completing that old way, and things are starting to change because you see the light. 2 more cards flew out. The Hermit and then the Two of Swords. Interesting. I'm not going to keep them because I just want one card to go right here, and I don't know which one. I could say, oh, the Two of Swords, but that's not. I'm holding them like this, and that the Hermit was here and the Two of Swords was here. Anyway, guys, you want to see the light. God dang. You want to see the light with this person or someone new or something, you guys. Alright? And be able to fell into this blissful state of being. Not being. This blissful state of, I guess you could say being, but energy or place, or you just want to be, you want to be fulfilled in that area. You're ready for love again. You're really ready for love, and you're tired of just giving out free energy to people, and so you're thanking the heavens up above for shining their light down on you. Look at there, it came out again. You were in this space long enough, you know, even though you weren't really there. If you hear my dogs in the background, excuse them, excuse me. I have a lot of them. So you weren't really there with those individuals. You were just, it's, you know, like, you were just there, you know, like I said, just going on dates, just something to do, you know, but not really giving any of your true self to these people. And yeah, you got tired of it. And wow. Yeah, the Three of Cups, which is happiness, friendship, love, and happiness. You have the King of Cups and the Star. So you want happiness. You want to be able to love somebody, and you see this person very bright, whoever they are, or, you know, or you're like, well, if I have whoever I'm gonna fall in love with, they have to be a star themselves. You know, I have to see this star quality in them. At the bottom it has Nine of Swords. So you were afraid of being betrayed by someone, but overall you have this Hierophant here. You know, like I said, the light was shining down on you. That was your judgment. So guys, let me get this deck over here really quickly. Give me a second. My dogs are going silly stupid right there. I don't know what the hell is back there bugging them, but I always say some crazy ass little squirrel or cat or who knows what it is bothering them. Alright guys, so you're ready for a new level of relationship because you have leveled up yourself. The light came down and shined on you, and your light bulb went off, and you say, you know what, I don't know why I'm still in that same energy from the past, you know, like, that's long gone, over with. Everybody's not gonna hurt me. I think it's okay for me to give love a try again, you know. I think that's what I'm missing in my life. So, okay guys, we got the gist of the original read, and now I'm gonna just top it off here with this deck and see what it says from a different perspective, and we'll be wrapping up this read. So here we go guys, this is the fourth deck, and I appreciate you if you are still here with me. That's super awesome if you are, and just know I do appreciate that, because, you know, it just shows that, you know, someone actually gets something out of these videos. Okay. Or it was entertaining enough for one to stay, like, wow, you know. This is very interesting. Alright guys, I watch all kind of different videos. Alright, all different kind of readers. I mean, it's crazy world of tarot. Alright, What do we get? What do we get? I don't know what's at the bottom. This is, looks like, so crazy. Looks like it's the 10 of Pentacles, but then also looks like the 10 of Wands. I'm not too sure. So, like I said, in some of my other readings for Saturday, I don't really focus on the bottom because these cards have different meanings. And most of the time when I read, the meaning sometimes could be kind of lengthy. So, I don't want to get too wrapped up in what the bottom deck may mean. What is this? It looks like the 8 of Wands. That was the first card here. 8 of Wands, movement. So, and at the bottom it says hold. And does hold just mean glory? Hold on. So good. Yeah, hold just means glory. So, I will hold the card up while I'm reading. And at the bottom it says intelligence. And then it says absolute. So, like you're absolutely clear, like right now, as to what you need to do. And then you have the Justice card. That's so dope. Wait, was the Justice card at the bottom when we got started? Or did I actually pull the Justice? I thought I pulled the Justice card. I could have sworn I pulled the Justice card. Hold up, player. Hold on, you guys. Or was it just at the bottom? I cannot remember when I be doing this stuff. I think it was at the bottom. Maybe it was at the bottom. I remember seeing it though. I guess it was at the bottom when I started. That's crazy. I thought I actually brought it out and set it down. Anyway, I'll sit. I used to have that bad. I used to sit and look forever. Well, I guess it was the whatever. Justice. So, and at the bottom it says Garuba to Tariff, and I think Garuba is strength, and Tariff is, yeah, Garuba is strength, and Tariff is beauty. So you balanced out some things and realized that you were much stronger than, you know, your past, and you needed to kind of like let that light shine in and receive the beauty, right? And realize what is beauty. Oh, here at the bottom it says traits, honesty and judgment, you know. So yeah, interesting. And then it says attribute, action. So like you're taking action in a whole new area because you were given this judgment. Oh my gosh, I think this is the one that reads for so long. And I think I said I was going to read it last time and I didn't even go home. I mean, I didn't even get off and read it. But this one's... This one, it talks about like Christ or something other. I can't really remember. I'm gonna start off with this one. Let me find it first, guys. So that's the 8 of... It looks like the 8 of Wands. If the readings on each one of these cards look too long, I'll try to shorten it up a little bit to help the read go by a little faster. Like I always say, I don't have anything to do, but I guess sometimes I don't know, I feel like I may be taking too long, but what is too long? It's just a video, you know? Anyway. Oh gosh. So, okay. Yeah, it's the 8 of Wands, and the reading is kind of not too long, so I'll just kind of run through it, okay? So it says here, the Sephirah of Hold represents glory, honor, and authority. Moses put some of his hold on Joshua, Numbers 27:20, and passed his authority on to him. Hold also represents the majesty that God gave to King Solomon. Sorry, the card is going all over the place. I'm not paying attention to it. My hand's going everywhere. So it says, hold also represents the majesty that God gave to King Solomon. 1 Chronicles 29:25. Hold is the first sephirot on the pillar of severity. It represents being made perfect and obtaining glory through suffering. Hebrews 2:10, Romans 5:3, James 1:1 through 3, and 2 Corinthians 4:17. Those who share in Christ's suffering will also share in his glory. Romans 8:17, John 17:22, 1 Thessalonians 2:12. The Shekinah is the indwelling glory of God. It says here, Wisdom 7:25, and I don't know what book wisdom is. Excuse me. And then it says Sirach, that's in the Apocrypha, and it doesn't say Sirach in the Apocrypha, it says Ecclesiasticus, and it reads 1:11 through 19, and then Baruch 4:1 through 4. So it says, whoever loves and holds, whoever loves and holds fast to wisdom will obtain glory. Sirach 4:12 through 13. And then it says Solomon's relationship with wisdom. And then in parentheses it says, who was a gift from God. Okay. It says, led to him being endowed with majesty and authority. Proverbs 8:15. The Sephirah of Hod represents a son of the doctrine beginning the great work, immediately following the chemical wedding. It was on the 7th day of the chemical wedding of Christian Rosenkreutz, I'm not sure, that Christian Rosenkreutz vowed to follow the code of the Knights of the Golden Stone. And he resigned himself to doing the will of the king. In parentheses it says, at which point he was already victorious based on his intent. The 8th day would mark the beginning of Christian Rosenkreutz, actual chemical wedding. In parentheses it says, the start of his trials, baptism of the Spirit and fire. But those events were not contained in the story. The wheel with 8 spokes is the symbol of spirit, and the emblem is found throughout the Rider-Waite deck. 8 pointed stars are also a reference to the spirit of wisdom. The number 8 turned on its side becomes the symbol of eternity. Wisdom, Sirach 24:9. So they're saying that this book Sirach is called Wisdom. Now I know. Interesting. And it's really not. I mean, it's called Sirach, but like I said, you're not going to find it if you go look it up in the book. It's called Ecclesiasticus, and that's 24:9. So it says here, wisdom will exist for all of eternity, as will those she aids. Excuse me, I'm getting tired, guys. Wisdom, Sirach 24:9, will exist for all the eternity, as will those she aids through the chemical wedding. Galatians 6:8. The Hebrew letter chet with a value of 8 is associated with both hold and the chemical wedding. The Sefer Yetzirah lists Shet as one of the 12 simple letters and connects it with speech. The apostles were told not to worry about what they would say because they would be led by the Spirit. And look at that, I can't hold it still. Goodness. So that card right there, glory, like I said, the spirit itself came down to talk to you, to tell you, you know, it's time for a change. You know, wisdom, changing your mindset, you know, giving you the strength to move forward. And then you have your strength, Gabura. So then that's justice. I'm going to go to the path number 22. That's what it represents or says here. And it's not, oh yes, it is that long, but I'm not going to go into it like that. I'm just going to read this first section on this side, okay? The 22nd path of wisdom connects Tefereth and Gabura and is associated with the justice card. The image on the justice card is of King Solomon sitting on the throne of David. 1 Kings 1:37. Similar to the high priestess card, Solomon sits between the two pillars with a veil behind him marking the entrance to the holiest of holies. The pillars are not labeled with B for Boaz and J for Jachin, but King Solomon is the one who constructed the temple. 1 Kings 7:21. He holds a sword in his right hand and a scale in the other, designated that he administers justice fairly, but he does not bear the sword in vain. Romans 13:4. It is by wisdom that Solomon ruled. Proverbs 8:12-16. In addition to being the person who constructed the first temple, Solomon is also known for his great wisdom. Solomon took over as king when he was still a little child, and he humbly asked God for an understanding heart in order to judge his people. His request pleased God, who gave Solomon the gift of great wisdom. 1 Kings 3:6-14. The spirit of wisdom came upon Solomon, Wisdom 7:7, and within his lifetime he demonstrated wisdom and declared the woman wisdom to the world. King Solomon demonstrated his great wisdom when two women were arguing over a child. One of the woman's babies had died during the night, so they were each trying to claim the one living child as their own. Solomon called for his sword and said to divide the child into two and give each woman half. Then the child's true mother spoke up and withdrew her petition. Solomon determined that the loving mother would rather allow her child to live, even if it is to be raised by someone else, and therefore, after exposing the true mother, he allowed her to keep her living child. 1 Kings 3:16-28. As king of Israel, Solomon served as a judge of God's people. He administered justice fairly and was known for his great wisdom. So, another card of wisdom. Okay, so you just had the Eight of Wands talking about that as well, right? Whoever loves and holds fast to wisdom will obtain glory. So you've learned a lot in your life, and you know you have the wisdom, you know, to, what is, it's an old saying, like something about like wisdom knows the difference or something. It's another part that goes before that I can't think right now. Excuse me. Determine the mind. I can't think right now. Something, wisdom knowing the difference. Okay, so whatever, however, you have enough wisdom to not have to step into anything blindly. You understand. So now I'm going to go to this here last one. And I think this is the Knight. Oh no, that's a King. And that must be, let's try King of Wands. Let's try that one first. I've had this one before and I don't remember what it was though. This book is very like intense. Oh yeah, I know it's not the King of Wands. Is it the King of Pentacles? Let me see. Yeah, it's the King of Pentacles. It's not that long either. So, right here, it says the King of Pentacles card is titled Mark chapter 7 through 12 and shows events from those chapters. In the 7th chapter of the Gospel of Mark, Yeshua holds a deaf and mute man and a Greek woman's daughter after she stated that even the dogs under the table receive the master's leftovers. Oh gosh, excuse me. In the 8th chapter, Yeshua feeds the 4,000 loaves, heals a blind man, his eye, and teaches the way of the cross, key to the kingdom. Chapter 9 includes the transfiguration, symbolized by the sun, and the disciples discuss another exorcist casting out demons in the name of Yeshua and telling the disciples that those who are not against them are for them. Mark 9 and 40. In chapter 10, Yeshua stated that it is harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. Chapter 11 includes Yeshua riding into Jerusalem on a mule, and chapter 12 includes the parable of the tenants, the windows offering, and paying taxes to Caesar. Chapter 12 also includes the wicked servants who were left in charge of the vineyard, killing the owner of the vineyard's son, which is a parable of the chief priest killing Yeshua. Like I said, yeah, it has something to do with Christ, or like everything that he's done, you know, like all of his greatness, and him just trying to like tap in. So it's interesting how this card and this Hierophant, you know, the light, you know, the pathway, and then the judgment, you know, falling on top of that as an ending. So you have wisdom, you've been granted wisdom, you know, God is with you, you know, you have been through a lot, you've seen a lot, and so Spirit's pushing you to move forward. So continue on your journey, and I hope you find the perfect mate and perfect friend to grow with and live a life that's great, you know. And so on that note, you guys, I appreciate you for being here with me. I'm about to go to bed. I'll check y'all tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.